In this video, you will learn about the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is a division of the peripheral nervous system that regulates smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, and glands. It controls the body functions like heart rate, digestion, and pupil size without us having to think about them. There are two divisions of the autonomic nervous system, sympathetic and parasympathetic. The sympathetic division is sometimes called the fight or flight system. This division helps the body cope rapidly during emergency or stressful situations. It's most active when you're excited, frightened, or exercising. The parasympathetic division promotes the rest and digest response. This division is dominant in calm, non-stressful situations. Its main role is to conserve energy and direct body activities toward maintenance functions like digestion and excretion. Let's go over what happens when the sympathetic division is active. The pupils dilate so more light enters the eyes. Heart rate and blood pressure increase to get more oxygen to muscles. Sweat glands are stimulated, helping cool the body. The bronchioles dilate, allowing for more airflow into the lungs. The liver releases glucose into the blood to provide quick energy. Blood flow is redirected to skeletal muscles, the brain, and the heart, and away from the digestive organs. All these changes prepare your body to act quickly, to fight, flee, or handle an emergency. Now, let's look at what happens when the parasympathetic division is active. Pupils constrict to reduce light and promote relaxation. Heart rate decreases, conserving energy. Digestive activity increases, helping the body process nutrients and store energy. So, while the sympathetic division prepares your body for action, the parasympathetic division helps your body recover and maintain balance. The eyes and the heart provide familiar examples that allow us to observe the actions of the autonomic nervous system. The sympathetic division stimulates dilation of the pupils, and the parasympathetic division stimulates the constriction. While the sympathetic division stimulates an increase in heart rate, the parasympathetic division slows down the heart rate. Most internal organs receive input from both the sympathetic and parasympathetic divisions. This is called dual innervation, and it allows the two systems to counterbalance each other, maintaining a stable internal environment. Now let's talk about how the autonomic nervous system is controlled by the brain. The limbic system plays a key role. This includes the hippocampus, amygdala, cingulate gyrus, insula, thalamus, and hypothalamus. The limbic system is responsible for emotions, behavioral drives, and memory, and it strongly influences autonomic responses. That's why emotional stress can increase heart rate or make your palms sweat. Within the limbic system, the hypothalamus acts as the major integration center for autonomic reflexes. Specialized sensors in the hypothalamus monitor the osmolarity of body fluids, body temperature, and metabolic rate. It receives input from other structures in the limbic system and then sends signals to nuclei in the brainstem. The brainstem, particularly the pons and medulla oblongata, integrates information from the hypothalamus and sends out autonomic motor commands. These signals travel through cranial nerves or descending tracts in the spinal cord to reach the target organs. Now that we understand what each division does, let's look at how they're organized anatomically. In both divisions, there are two neurons that connect the CNS to the effector organ. The first is the preganglionic neuron, and the second is the postganglionic neuron. The preganglionic neuron has its cell body in the CNS, and its axon extends out to an autonomic ganglion in the PNS. The postganglionic neuron has its cell body in that ganglion, and its axon extends to the effector organ, smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, or a gland. The sympathetic division has a thoracolumbar origin, meaning that the preganglionic fibers emerge from the thoracic and lumbar spinal cord segments, specifically T1 through L2. In the sympathetic division, the preganglionic fibers are short and the postganglionic fibers are long. The preganglionic fibers travel from the lateral gray horn of the spinal cord out through the ventral root and then through a white ramus to reach a sympathetic ganglion. The word ramus means branch. This nerve branch is called the white ramus because there is a myelin sheath on all of the preganglionic fibers. In contrast, the postganglionic fibers do not have a myelin sheath, so the branch that contains postganglionic fibers is known as the gray ramus. These ganglia form the sympathetic chain, also called the paravertebral ganglia, which lie alongside the vertebral column. Each ganglion contains the cell bodies of postganglionic neurons that relay sympathetic signals to target organs. An important structure of the sympathetic system is the adrenal medulla, the inner part of the adrenal gland. The adrenal medulla is an endocrine gland that's directly stimulated by preganglionic sympathetic fibers. Instead of sending signals to a postganglionic neuron, these fibers cause the adrenal medulla to release epinephrine and norepinephrine into the blood, amplifying the body's fight-or-flight response. The parasympathetic division has a craniosacral origin. Preganglionic fibers emerge from the brainstem and sacral spinal cord. The preganglionic fibers are long, and the postganglionic fibers are short. From the brainstem, the preganglionic fibers travel through cranial nerves to reach their target ganglia. Parasympathetic efferent fibers are in the oculomotor, facial, glossopharyngeal, and vagus nerves. From the sacral segments of the spinal cord, the preganglionic fibers travel through the pelvic nerves. Parasympathetic ganglia are located close to or even within the target organs. They contain the cell bodies of postganglionic neurons, which then directly control the organ's activity, such as slowing the heart or stimulating digestion. To summarize, the sympathetic division prepares the body for action, fight or flight. The parasympathetic division restores and conserves energy, rest, and digest. Most organs receive dual innervation, allowing for precise control and balance. And together, the limbic system and brainstem coordinate autonomic activity to keep the body in homeostasis.